UNH, UnitedHealth Group Incorporated General Overview and Trend. UnitedHealth Group Incorporated has shown significant volatility over the past 3 months. The stock started around 315 to 316 in June, experienced a decline to around 237 to 238 in early August, then recovered to reach 346.78 by September 10. This represents an increase of approximately 10% from the starting point. The overall trend appears to be somewhat bullish, particularly with the recent recovery from the August lows. The stock's performance reflects the volatile nature of the healthcare sector and broader market influences, price and volume. The price action shows UNH trading in a range between 237 to 350 for the period, with a significant dip in early August followed by a recovery. Volume patterns show relatively normal trading activity throughout the period, with some spikes during significant price movements. The volume during the decline in August and the subsequent recovery suggests institutional participation in both the selling and buying phases. Moving averages EMA and SMA. The moving averages show a mixed picture. The 5-day SMA is at 328,144, while the 5-day EMA is at 332.3353, suggesting recent upward momentum. The 10-day SMA is at 317,344, and the 10-day EMA is at 321.4615. The 200-day SMA is at 421.4276, and the 200-day EMA is at 422.5836, indicating the stock is trading below its long-term averages, which is generally bearish. The mixed signals from the moving averages reflect the stock's volatile price action and the ongoing battle between bulls and bears technical indicators. The stock is showing some bullish signals based on the recent price action and recovery from the August lows. However, the fact that the stock is still trading below its long-term moving averages suggests some caution. The VWAP is at 355.0839, which is above the current price, suggesting the stock is still below its average price over the period. The technical indicators collectively suggest a stock in a recovery phase but still facing longer-term headwinds. Linear regression. Based on the price data over the past 3 months, the linear regression trend line shows a relatively flat to slightly downward slope, indicating a sideways to somewhat bearish trend overall, despite the recent recovery. The regression analysis highlights the stock's lack of clear directional momentum over the period, with significant volatility above and below the trend line. Opening price prediction for the next trading day. Given the recent recovery and upward momentum, the opening price for the next trading day is likely to be around 345 to 350, potentially continuing the modest upward trend. The prediction is based on the current price action, which suggests a gradual recovery from the August lows resistance and support analysis. The nearest resistance level would be the recent high around 347 to 348. Support levels are likely to be found at the previous lows around 310 to 320 and the 50-day SMA around 290.57. The current price of 346.78 is near resistance levels, suggesting potential for a pullback. The distance to resistance is approximately 0.4%, while the distance to major support is around 7.8-10.5%, suggesting the stock has more room to fall than to rise in the short term. Intraday ATR14 values and potential high and low values. Without the exact ATR14 calculation, based on recent volatility, the stock could potentially move 2 to 4% in either direction during intraday trading. This would suggest a potential high of around 353 to 360 and a potential low of around 332 to 340 for the next trading day. The moderate volatility suggests that while significant price movements are possible, they are likely to be less extreme than some of the other stocks in this analysis. Possible scenarios. Bullish scenario. The stock continues its recovery, breaking above the recent high around 348 and potentially reaching 360 to 370 as positive sentiment continues to drive the market. Neutral scenario. The stock consolidates around current levels as the market digests the recent recovery and awaits further catalysts. Bearish scenario: the stock experiences a pullback towards the 320 to 330 range as traders take profits after the recovery and broader market headwinds persist. Conclusion: UnitedHealth Group Incorporated has shown a recovery from its August lows, but is still trading below its long-term moving averages, which suggests some caution. The recent price action indicates some bullish momentum, but the overall trend over the 3-month period has been somewhat sideways to bearish. Investors should watch for a sustained break above the recent highs or a failure to do so, which could indicate the next major move. The stock's performance may be influenced by broader healthcare sector trends, regulatory developments, and company-specific factors. The mixed technical signals suggest that the stock may be in a transition phase, and the direction of the next major move is yet to be determined.